TheorySabers.com.
An audience was finally permitted to watch the first released version of the film, nearly perfectly preserved and unfaded, that creator George Lucas famously suppressed from being publicly shown on a big screen for 47 years. Now, if you didn't know, George is the type of guy that he will, if he still owned Star Wars, he would, let's say, doctor and change something up with episode 4, and then he would hand that in to like the film association or a museum saying that, no, this is the original. This is the real episode 4. He feels that cinema is always changing, and an idea can always change with your story. So he's like, it's his story. He wants to change it when he wants to. That's why he was never a fan of the original stuff, because he was always changing things and improving it as time went by, either with the story or technology. The British Film Institute event was introduced by Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy, who joked that the screening was not illegal. What you're going to see is in fact the first print, and I'm not even sure there's another one quite like it, Kennedy said. It's that rare. Now, I don't know if George is cool with this, but he did not want this shown.
No way! No way!
I'm so sorry, George. I didn't think it would go like this.
Anymore. He didn't want anyone to, there's a reason why this is so difficult to uncover. It's because he didn't want the world to see it. I believe when I did an interview with Paul Hirsch, who worked on the original trilogy very closely with George, I think he revealed that George was actually contacted by a major museum to have like one of the original film for episode 4, and George was like, no. And he gave them the special edition. And they're like, no, George, we want the very original. This is a museum. He's like, no, this is what you get. That's George for you.
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme.
And the result, an attending film critic from The Telegraph who attended the screening last week admitted the unaltered original looks terrible by modern standards. And to me, I mean, that is probably the most obvious statement. I mean, if we were to go back in time 50 years, I mean, even 10 years, and look at medicine and technology and how we were curing some ailments in the 70s, it would look archaic. It would look barbaric. And so to compare it to today, I mean, is ridiculous. If you were to watch Star Trek and compare their medical advancements to today's, we literally look archaic and barbaric. So, like, are you going to go back in time and, like, make fun of the carriages that were out there before the combustion engine? I mean, before we had even trains? What are we going to... Where does it stop here?